From sunrise to sunset, come along with me and my dogs as I travel any and everywhere I want to drive, because home is where I park it. It's funny because I saw my reflection and I was like, I don't remember putting on lipstick today. Oh, it's trying to rain right now. And as much as I despise the humidity that it's going to bring, because I've been seeing humidity under 50% for the first time in about 2 months. Well, I'd say under 40. 44 was the lowest the humidity would be in months. Seriously, I can track it on my app. But it's gonna go from 104 degrees to 88 degrees tomorrow. So the humidity isn't going to make me that upset because, did you hear me? It was 104. It was 104 degrees today. And the EcoFlow and the amount of insulation and the fact that I don't have the ceiling panels up, it's still got mighty warm in here today. But the weather that's up in the forecast is 80s and 90s and 80s and 90s and 80s and 90s for the next week. And it has me very happy. It has me very happy. This is my absolute last summer in the heat. And it's crazy though, because most of the country has heat going on right now. So even if I was driving, I would have to be right on the water to get out of the heat. Even Spokane, Washington was in the hundreds plus this past week. I haven't checked them in a couple days, but I will never, ever, ever. If your forecast is above 85 degrees, I won't be there. And if your forecast is below 50, if your forecast is below 60 degrees during the day, I won't be there. So there's a 25 degree Fahrenheit range that I'm okay with being in. I hate the cold. I absolutely hate the cold. And if it was just me, the heat wouldn't faze me at all. I just drink ice water when it's hot. And I eat popsicles. I'll lay in front of a fan. But my dogs, it's because I have the dogs that when it's hot, I don't even like people to see that we're in here, because I don't want them to think, because I don't have the traditional air conditioner up top. No, even I like knowing my EcoFlow is only 400. It only uses 400 watts of power. I'm buying a whole nother set of solar panels in the battery for the EcoFlow. So with the battery, even on the maximum setting, it can run up to 8 hours, which is fabulous. And if I have 800 watts of solar coming in, opposed to 400 watts of solar, and I can connect the solar panels to the EcoFlow to the EcoFlow air conditioner specifically, so I don't even have to touch the wattage which is going on my what's that thing called? My actual EcoFlow power EcoFlow Delta Max 2 Pro, something like that, power station. It's a solar generator. That's technically what it's called, the solar generator. But yeah, so I can have the air conditioner plugged into my generator as it currently is, and then put solar panels, connect them to the air conditioner, and and have the battery on the air conditioner. So I'm not about to explain the math to you. I'm not about to explain the math and mechanics, but it won't die. It won't die. As simple as that. As long as I'm getting good sun. And eventually I'm going to buy another set of solar panels. So I'll have 1,200 solar watts coming in. Like, because I'm going to buy another solar generator by EcoFlow that connects, and they all connect to each other. Ching, chang, chang, chang. Like, yes, I love the fact that they connect to each other. So they all link up and sync up. Like, it works that way. That way I don't ever have to worry about batteries going dead, running out of power, waiting for the sun to come up. And it's not even so waiting for the sun to come up, because the sun could be up and you still have to wait for it to get good sun. Because this past winter in Florida, because I'd fall asleep with the fans on a couple times. I did once I got TV. Not once I got TV, because I already had the TV. My sister brought me the TV, I believe, in December. But once I got mobile internet, I'd fall asleep with the TV on. So then I had to start using the sleep timer on my TV, and I ended up saving power. But in Florida, it was so annoying in Florida, because even if it did have good sun, it's so hot in that place year round that they put trees everywhere. So almost everywhere you park, you're under trees. So you don't get 100. You don't get, if you have 400. If you have 100 watts solar panel, you're not going to get that 100. You're going to get like 70 something, because there's always leaves in the way. It is hard to find a parking spot anywhere. I mean, anywhere. The park, Cracker Barrel, Walmart, Home Depot. It's hard to find a spot anywhere where you're not parked under a tree. So yeah, I end up running out of power almost every single day. It'd be somewhere in the middle of the night, somewhere. And in my mind, I was like, that means I'm going to sleep. I started going to sleep. Well, with the sun, I have a tendency to go to sleep with the sun. So in the winter, during the summer, during the longest days of the year, I'm like, let me start that off again. During the longer days of the years, I stay up longer, but in the winter, I can sleep more, because of the fact that the sun's asleep more. That's how I'm just going to explain it. Like, but no, I'm going to get the other solar panels and the other solar generator and the battery for the EcoFlow air conditioner. Yeah, so eventually a total of 4 more. I found 200 watt solar panels, because I was like, I don't want to settle for 10,000. Not 10,000, 1,000 watts, 1,000 watts. I don't want to settle for 1,000. I want to have 1,200, because I know what it's like in the winter. I've lived in this vehicle, Big Bertha, aka that's her name. I've lived in her for a whole year. I've done all the seasons. Last summer, I just happened to do it. Ooh, excuse me. In Ohio. Yeah, I spent part of August in Texas. I know, right? I spent about 4 weeks last week of July, and the first 2.5 weeks of August in Texas at what currently is my son's house, but it was my house. We gave it to him because my husband left me, and I said there's no point in me living in the house and my husband's not in the house, so I gave it to my son. But yeah. Now I don't hear any raindrops, and I don't want to open things up. Like, I do want to open things up for the breeze. But I don't want to open things up if I'm just going to have to close everything back up again. But yeah, I'm going to get all the solar panels and the batteries and the generators, and I'm going to do another layer of insulation, and I'm going to do the ceiling panels soon. Within the next 30 something days. I'm like, what's 4 weeks? What's 4 weeks is 28 days. 5 weeks is 35 days. That's the number I was looking for. Because even though my husband left me, I have found a new job. I haven't taken the exam, passed the state licensing, but I have a new job. I'm going to be selling life insurance with Primerica. So if you need life insurance, contact me. I'll help you. I said it was through Primerica, but I haven't started receiving paychecks because I haven't started. I'm like, should I edit that out? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I started a new job, but I haven't started receiving paychecks yet. But by 4 or 5 weeks, they'll be rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. The background on the screen on the TV changed colors. That's why I changed colors on the. I'm like, oh my goodness, that made it look like that was my cheek. That's my bunny rabbit that I lay on. I use stuffed animals as pillows. I don't know why. I've just been doing it, I think, all my life. I can't think of a time where I wasn't using a stuffed animal as a pillow, unless I just didn't have a stuffed animal with me all the time. Then I had a special pillow, because that's just me. I'm like, I can remember for being 6 years old and having a stuffed animal anytime I had a stable residence. And van life may not be considered stable to some people, but she's stable to me because I don't have to pack her up and pack her out if I want to go places. Everything I own is in her. So the inside's stable, it's just the outside that's not stable. So she's stable to me. But every time I recall having a stable residence, I had a stuffed animal to sleep with. Like this one I bought for myself a couple years ago. As I say, 2022. So yeah, I bought that 2 years ago for my birthday. Either way, I smell the rain. I just want it to be cooler. I'm tired of it being hot because it's not even just too hot for me. Because it's not hot for me, like I said, it's hot for my dogs. It's hot for my dogs. I'm being summoned by my supervisor. I gotta go log on to a Zoom meeting. I will see y'all in the next one.